hideout at Penn State is one of the loudest, toughest, and most electric atmospheres in all of college football. And tomorrow, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore will make his first start in front of over 100,000 fans, all cheering against him. But head coach Dan Lanning and his teammates couldn't be more confident in their QB1. Oregon State is back in the College World Series for the first time since 2018. The last time the Beavers played in Omaha, they took home a national championship. And although this year's team doesn't have as much experience playing on this big stage, the Beavers do have experience traveling and playing on the road. When you saw those quarterbacks announcing that they would also be returning, what was your initial reaction? The Ducks are Orange Bowl champions for the first time in program history as Oregon's defense showed up big in the first quarterfinal game of 2026, shutting out Texas Tech 23-0. Well, it turns out when you invest in a program, it pays off, as Dan Lanning gave Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy the biggest loss of his career at OSU with a 66-point victory over the Cowboys. And while this program is and will always be about blocking out the noise, the Ducks did admit that the comments made by Gundy earlier in the week did add fuel to the fire to not just beat Oklahoma State by a little, but by a lot. Oregon State is coming off a thrilling walk-off victory in OSU's first game of the College World Series, but the Beavers don't have a lot of time to celebrate. Oregon State's next opponent is arguably the hottest team in college baseball right now, as number 13 Coastal Carolina comes into tomorrow's matchup on a 24-game win streak. Getting drafted into the MLB is a goal that every young baseball player has, including South Eugene grad Bryce Betcher, but he couldn't pass up being a part of Oregon football's journey to a possible national championship. If you ask Sheldon grad quarterback Brock Thomas if his first career touchdown for Oregon would be to an offensive lineman, he might reply something along the lines of something the Grateful Dead once said: "Once in a while, you can get shown the light in the strangest places if you look at it right." We already got to see a lot of players perform at the NFL Combine this year, but we got to see even more former Ducks take advantage of their final opportunity to show NFL scouts what they can bring to the next level at Oregon Pro Day. This week is Oregon football's Stomp Out Cancer game, and as a part of the new Generation O collection, the Ducks revealed their new jerseys called Heroes, serving as a symbol for those who have fought and are fighting all kinds of cancer, including the doctors and nurses who are helping patients in fighting to find a cure.